Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So in this video we will learn subtopic 4.2 transport of water and mineral salt from chapter 4 transport in plants. So let's start. The necessity of transport water and mineral salt. What is the function of water? Water is very important to the growth of plants because water helps to move mineral salt from the soil to the stem and leaf. Water also helps in giving stability to plant cells so that the plant remain fresh. So, how water is moved through the xylem to the plant stem, which can reach up to 100 meter high? The answer is the water and mineral salt movement from the soil to the leaf are helped by transpirational pull, capillary action, and root pressure. So, next, we will discuss more about the factor. So, this is the picture how the movement of water and mineral salt from root to the leaf. At the roots, it has root pressure. It will move water from the soil into the xylem vessel of the root via osmosis. At the stem, it has capillary action. Capillary action is produced from addition force and cohesion force of water molecule which move water upwards in the stem against gravity. In the leaf, there are transpirational pull produced when water that is evaporated from the stoma pulls water from the leaf. So, after this we will discuss every factor in detail. Before we go to the root pressure, we have to refresh your mind about the osmosis. You have learned about osmosis during Form 4. Osmosis is the net movement of water molecule from high water potential to area of low water potential across semi-permeable membrane. Okay, water move from high water potential to low water potential. Now, next slides we discuss about the root pressure. So this is the picture how to show the root pressure help to move water from the soil to the xylem vessel. First, the water potential in the root hair cell is lower compared to water in the soil. This is because the mineral ion are actively pumped by the root hair cell into the vacuole, causing the cell sac of the root hair cell to have low water potential compared to the soil. So now, inside the root hair cell, low water potential compared to the soil, high water potential. Second, water from the soil diffuse into the root hair cell and epidermal cell via osmosis, make the root hair cell become high water potential compared to cortex cell. Okay, water move into by osmosis and make the high water potential, the root hair cell high water potential compared to cortex cell. Third, the high water potential of the root hair cell causes the water to diffuse from root hair cell into the cortex via osmosis. The molecule diffuse from the root hair cell into the cortex by osmosis. Number 4, this condition causes the osmosis to continuously occur throughout the cortex, endodermis, and pericycle layer. So the water will move from the cortex into the endodermis, from the endodermis into the pericycle. Then the last one, number 5. This causes root pressure to be pushed water into the xylem vessel and of the root, then into the xylem vessel of the stem. So now the water are inside the xylem of the stem. Next, we will discuss about the capillary action. What is capillary action? Okay. Root pressure at the root cannot transport water in tall plant to the leaf, especially the shoot. Because of the height of plant, the root pressure is not enough. So the movement of water molecule in the xylem vessel helped by the capillary action of xylem produced by addition force. Addition force is between water molecule and the wall of xylem, and cohesion force. Cohesion force is between water molecule. Addition and cohesion force produce a pulling force which continuously move water in the xylem vessel. Next, this is how the transpirational pull help the water movement. When transpiration process happen, water diffuse out as water vapor from the space between the cell to the surrounding through open stomata. Okay, the water move out from the space to the surrounding. Spongy mesophyll cell lose water and they have low water potential towards the adjacent cells. Low water potential in the spongy mesophyll cell. And it will make water diffuse from the neighboring cell via spongy mesophyll cell by osmosis. So the process will repeat. This movement produce a force called transpirational pull that pull water molecule in the xylem vessel of the leaf to the outside of the leaf. So this process will pull the water from the airspace to the surrounding, and then the loss of water from in the spongy will replace by the water in the xylem vessel. So this is how the water move in the root hair and epidermis, endodermis, and into the xylem vessel. Water movement from the root cell to the xylem happen in two ways. First, simplest pathway. Simplest pathway, water move through cytoplasm and plasmodesmata. Here. Okay. So, water move through the cytoplasm and plasmodesmata. Next, apoplasm pathway. Water move through the space between the cellulose fiber at the cell wall. Here. Water move through the cell wall. Because the cell wall in endodermis layer have Casparian strip which are not permeable to water. So now, when enter the endodermis, water cannot move through the apoplasm pathway but through simplest way. So at the endodermis, water can only move through simplest way. Simplest way, simplest pathway. Simplest pathway is the water movement through cytoplasm and plasmodesmata. Next, guttation in plant. Can you see the water droplets at the edge of the leaf? So this is guttation. Guttation is a secretion of water droplets through a special structure at the end of the leaf vein without involving the stomata caused by a high root pressure. How does guttation occur? Guttation occurs when the root pressure and the rate of transpiration is low This condition usually occurs at night and early morning when the air humidity is high and the surrounding temperature is low. The root pressure form push water through the leaf and stem of the plant. So, the guttation will form a droplets of dew. Next, we will discuss about the comparison between the guttation and transpiration. First, the similarities. Both processes occur through the leaf, and both processes cause permanent water loss from the plant. Okay, now how about the differences? Guttation happens at night and early morning, but transpiration happens on hot and windy days. Guttation only happens in hibiscus plant, but transpiration happens in all plants. Water is released in the form of water droplets. Why? Transpiration, water is released as a water vapor. During guttation, water is released through a special structure at the end of the leaf vein. During transpiration, water is released through stomata. Guttation happens when root pressure is high, while transpiration is controlled by stomata opening and closing. The last one, guttation releases water that is rich in mineral, while transpiration releases pure water. Next, the condition of plant that do not undergo guttation. What is the effect of plant that do not undergo guttation? What happened to the plant? Without guttation, effective root pressure cannot be maintained. Therefore, water absorption by root hair cell is disrupted in a surrounding with high relative humidity. Without guttation, plant waste substances cannot be eliminated. If guttation does not occur, the leaf vein pressure becomes high and causes the leaf vein to burst. This leads to the leaf being exposed to pathogen and eventually fall. Next, what happened to the plant that do not undergo transpiration? The effect towards plant that do not undergo transpiration. Without transpiration, optimum temperature of the plant cannot be maintained. Increase in temperature can denature enzymes and disrupt biochemical processes such as photosynthesis and respiration. Without transpiration, mineral ions such as potassium ions cannot be transported from the roots to the leaf for photosynthesis. Without transpiration, and the water transport throughout the plant will be disrupted, causing the plant to wilt. Plant can die in the long run. Okay, that's all. Thank you.